Hey guys, this is Ritwik and I'm here today to talk to you guys about how to play guitar with a slide, just the basics of slide playing. Uh, Slide playing is a pretty essential task essential skill rather, if you want to learn to play blues properly or, folk country kind of stuff. And it basically turns the guitar into a fretless instrument, or you can view it as a fretless guitar or as a pedal steel. Uh, so there are several kinds of slides. Let me tell you about this one first. This one's made from glass, and it's a Jim Dunlop thing. But you can get brass slides and steel slides and all sorts of stuff as well. Choose a slide whose sound you like. Right? I prefer the glass ones because they give a little bit of warmth to my acoustic guitar. First thing that you want to know about playing with a slide is it's a different kind of instrument when you play with a slide or without a slide. Because when you're playing without a slide, you don't have to, to really care what's going on behind the fret that you're fretting. So, right? But when you are playing with a slide, especially when you're playing pretty hard on it, this side of the strings are going to start vibrating as well. So you'll get a very, very nasty sound, especially on the top two strings, right? That's not really a sound that we'd like to hear. So make sure when you slide, you place a finger behind the slide so that you're muting all the other strings behind it, right? Right? That kind of effect. So that's a very important thing. Another important thing about playing with slides is muting with your right hand, because it's very easy for stray strings to ring out, even if you're not playing something and just moving the slide. Makes kind of a weird sound. So you'll want to make sure that the other strings are in check. Right? So that when you're not playing them, they don't really make a sound. So when you're playing one string, you want 5 other strings to be quiet. Another thing you guys can worry about is, what finger do I use my slide on? I've seen people use it on all 4 fingers. And in general, most of the guys you see will play it with their ring finger or their little finger. I prefer using it on my middle finger for a few reasons. If you play with your little finger, then you have a more, solid muting part of your hand, right? And if you play with your ring finger, then you can play chords with the other 3 fingers. But I use it with my with my middle finger, because it can allow me to do both. I don't really need more than one finger to mute strings behind my chosen fret. And I can do stuff like play chords both above and below the slide while fretting with the slide simultaneously. A common thing that a lot of slide players do is use open tunings. It's very common to see stuff like open G, for example, In My Time of Dying by Led Zeppelin, or open E, as Derek Trucks uses a lot. A few famous slide players that you could listen to are Derek Trucks. He's really expressive with his slide playing. He's got a glass slide as well. And he plays blues, and he fuses Middle Eastern and Indian styles of playing into his guitar repertoire. There's another guy called Sonny Landreth who's really amazing, who I'd recommend you guys to listen to. Apart from that, there's a pedal steel player who you should check out called Robert Randolph. If you haven't checked him out already, please do. One last thing I'd like to talk to you guys about is a tiny little trick that you can do with your slide. And this is something that you can't really do with a regular guitar. You can slide harmonics around as well. So if you play that, you can play that normally. You can also slide the harmonics around. That's a cool little trick you can't do without a slide. So that's it for my lesson today. I've been Ritwik. See you guys soon.